The day started out well enough, but then something happens and suddenly you're just in a funk. You can't figure it out, you can't shake it off, and you want to feel better, but it feels impossible. You go through the entire day snapping at everybody and beating yourself up because you can't figure out why you can't start to feel better. No matter what you do, you end up eating a lot of secret chocolate, hiding in the pantry, scrolling on your phone, checking out, and just not homeschooling the kids. And then you go to bed at night exhausted and drained from beating yourself up and avoiding everything in your life that's going to help you actually feel better, which is spending time with your children, enjoying them, enjoying yourself, and enjoying the journey. The reason that you're feeling stuck is because you're avoiding that feeling of uncertainty. You want to feel confident in what it is that you're choosing to do every single day. But because you're not being able to identify what that is or how to get back to it, then when you don't feel confident, when you're feeling stuck, it feels like a major problem. Listen, it's not a major problem. I want to help you get out of that stuck feeling in three simple steps. All right, here we go. All right, step number one is to name the emotion. You have to be aware of what it is you're feeling. You can't just flail around hoping to get rid of a feeling that you're not even sure of what it is. So you have to come back into this present moment instead of spinning out into all of these negative thoughts about what happened in the past. Come back to right now and name what you're feeling. Maybe you're feeling discouraged. Maybe you're feeling frustrated. Maybe you're feeling stressed or anxious. Name it. And then the second step is going to be to actually allow it to be there. Now, listen, I know what you're thinking. Feeling that emotion, whatever it is, feels terrible. It feels like a major problem inside your body that you're trying to escape from. But the actual trying to escape from it is making it last even longer. If you can actually sit with that emotion, allow it to be there, and give it its due time, it will go away eventually. I know your brain thinks it won't, that it's going to last forever, but I promise it won't. The thing that makes it last a really long time is the avoiding or resisting of that negative emotion. Okay, so the first step is you have to name the emotion, and the second step is you actually have to allow it to be there. You have to be willing to experience that emotion. And then the third step is to be intentional and choose what it is you want to do next. Once you have come out of the emotion, once you have lifted your eyes up and started to look around, you have to be intentional. You have to decide what it is that you want for the rest of your day. If you're going to bed at night and you're doing this process, then what you need to do is decide in this moment that I'm going to go to sleep. And then in the morning, I'm not going to come back into today. I'm going to move forward. I'm not going to bring my thoughts back into today and what didn't work. I want to move forward and be intentional about what I want to work and do differently tomorrow. And asking the Lord, what is it that you are inviting me into in this moment? What are you wanting to do with me today? How is it that you want to work within me today? And we're not going to block him with these negative feelings anymore. We're going to allow him into this moment. We're going to invite him forward and ask him how he wants us to move toward the goal of heaven with these children in this homeschooling lifestyle that he has called us to do. Okay, so step number one, name the emotion. Step number two, allow the emotion and actually experience it. And then step number three is once that emotion is gone, then you need to be intentional. And with these three steps, this is how you're going to get unstuck in any situation. You don't have to go down a rabbit hole of what happened or why it happened. You can just get unstuck right now with these three simple steps. This is the exact process that I teach in my Happy Holy Mama membership for Catholic homeschool moms who want to fall more deeply in love with their lives. But I go even deeper. I have an entire lesson just on this process. I break it down even further, and I have journaling prompts for you to help get you through it and a quick start guide so that it's available to you at any given moment whenever you start to feel stuck. This process, paired with all the other tools that I teach for mind management, emotional regulation, managing your time, setting healthy boundaries, and taking care of all the stuff of life is what is going to allow you to enjoy your homeschooling so much more, because you aren't going to be distracted by all the things you don't know how to do and getting stuck in all the emotion of life, that negative emotion of life that you're trying to run away from. And instead, you can come back into this present moment, connect with God, connect with your kids, and get back to work faster. If you want to do this for yourself, please come join me in the Happy Holy Mama membership. I will drop a link for that below this video. I also want to encourage you to come join my mailing list because I schedule these videos out well in advance and I don't always have an opportunity to invite you to the free masterclasses that I'm putting on a fairly regular basis. The only way you're going to know about that is by being on my mailing list. So I want you to come join my mailing list right now. There's a link for that below this video. You can also be added to it by watching any of my free masterclasses that I already have online or downloading my free litany for mothers, which again, I will go ahead and put a link for that below this video as well. And while you're down there, please like, subscribe, and ring the bell so that you can get notifications every single week when I release new content geared specifically to your Catholic homeschooling lifestyle. All right, get back to work, Mama. You can do this. Have a wonderful day. God bless.